Sup, sup? Alright, so you're going to get the most out of this video if you're going in truly just not really caring about anything but the truth. You just want to hear the reality of what has happened, what's happening. There's so much noise, you know, regarding people's preferences. They prefer the game to die and do bad, and they prefer the game to do good and succeed. We're going to kind of talk about the status of the game now, specifically the player numbers, and what has happened, what is happening in the game. Because these numbers look normal. This all looks normal, which is going to be surprising sounding, but as I explain it, it's not going to be so surprising. This will just be a bunch of clips of me killing people. Some of these events were crazy. Like, I came in here with a gun and ammo only. No heals, nothing. And then I finally see a gold player, which I hadn't seen in a while, and I'm like, ah, shoot, I have to make sure I upgrade my kit here. It's crazy how strong playing correctly is. How much you can get away with. You can kill gold and purple shield people with just the most dirt cheap kit in the world.
Cryo, huh?
So let's get straight to the point. The numbers on Steam for PC are sitting around 6,000 concurrent. Concurrent, by the way, this is important to understand. This is the people currently online right now. That's the concurrent players. There's still a whole bunch of people playing the game. Still tens of thousands of people playing the game.
Understand.
But concurrent is the people online right now. Now, you usually see 6,000 concurrent, though, around the end of the season. This is pretty normal for, like, a lot of extractions. Their numbers drop a lot lower than their peak. That's mainly because everyone beat the game.
This much ammo in here?
There's nothing else to do in the game. The game has been beaten. Normally, they would, you know, you'd get to end game and then you'd play through end game, although extractions just never have a good end game for some reason. You get the best items in the game, and then you just, what do you do with them? There's nothing else to do but kill people. And they don't even have anything for you to loot because you have the best, you have your king loadout. But why are we seeing end game numbers? This is the most important part. Why are we seeing the end of the season numbers at the beginning of the season? And it's so simple. It's because everybody beat the game already. Everyone beat the game this season in like the first 10 days. That is the main reason we're seeing such crazy low numbers. Not only that, though, but there's nothing really new to experience this season. They made this season be... They tried to make it heavy or casual friendly, I guess. And it's just, it's so weird because a lot of the casual players, they always ask for PvE for some reason. They want to go loot items designed specifically for PvP, but in a PvE environment, so that they can, I don't know, go use those items for PvP, but they don't know how to PvP, so they'll just die with them. They don't know how to play extractions yet. It's weird that there's this disconnect. There needs to be a way that this can be taught as they're playing. Like, they can learn as they go somehow. There's gotta be a way. Do the devs know how to play their game correctly yet? I'd be so curious. Do they know how to extract 90% of the time? Like, is it easy for them? Like, I'm so curious about that, because that plays a big role in, like, developing everything.
GG's, man. I haven't seen that in a while.
GG's, dude.
This is how you deal with getting camped, by the way. And you'd be surprised, more often than you'd think, like 1 out of every 5 or 6 kills, people will respond with a GG like this, or laugh it off. That's how you handle this. Now, regarding the player numbers, on one hand, you have the ungrateful Destiny players. You know, the Destiny players that are ungrateful, those ones. They expect their devs to work on the game for the rest of their lives. They've been doing the game for 10 or 12 years. If they don't want to do the game anymore, they don't need a reason. That's more than enough reason. We don't want to. I don't know what they said in regards to that, whatever. I'm sure they'll say something that, you know, saves face or whatever. Because all the loud, ungrateful people will be like, that's a stupid reason. Financially, you should do this. You want the doctor that loves his job when he's working on your heart. You don't want the one that's just there doing open heart surgery to get a paycheck. You want the one that loves his job. That's how you get amazing games. Aside from those people, though, that are just upset with that, the one thing that's always brought up is, well, they sold Bungie for $2 billion or something like that, some amount of $1 billion to Sony. This clip is so funny, by the way. So much stuff is going on. Some of these matches, I've just been going in here, just shooting whatever, just shooting at people and seeing what they'll do. This assassin is creeping up on this destroyer, and the destroyer's pushing him with his super speed, but he's too low to push.
He's too low to punch.
I just keep on seeing people. I'm just shooting them from up here.
20 minutes remain.
Dude, everybody!
That destroyer comes up to Destroyed Wing. This is the same match. And I tell him, don't shoot. I tell him, don't shoot. I'll
Go
go
get
open
him,
the
dude.
thing. And then you go kill the assassin that's going up Drone Wing. He ends up finding him. And I wish I wasn't running out of battery on my drone so I could film it like this. I need to make a video of that. That would be funny. Anyway, he kills him and loots the room and dies to the bots in the red room. This one. There he is. There's his body. It was just such a crazy... So many crazy events. I wish I could see in their shoes, in their POV. Anyway, so Bungie got sold, and everyone always talks about how are they going to pay the money and all that. How are they going to be valuable? You don't buy a tractor and then pay off the tractor in the first job. That's not how it works. But Bungie, they made the game. They made it knowing full well that this genre doesn't see crazy numbers. But what has happened this season specifically for players to beat the game so quick? That's the PvE mode. People are wanting the PvE mode so bad. They want that hit of dopamine, I guess. I don't know what it is. But they're going into the PvE mode to loot only PvP gear. Gear that's made and designed for PvP specifically. When you go to extractions, it's PvP. If there's not PvP, you don't even really have an extraction. It's an entirely different feeling of a game. I heard someone talking about Helldivers, and they were comparing it like it's just one, like it's part of the club of Marathon and all the other extractions. Helldivers. Completely different everything in that game. But these are the people that are constantly spamming that Marathon is bad and dying.
3 minutes remain.
So where is everyone at right now in Marathon? They're literally all just waiting for the next big update. When the update drops, the new PvE mode they are adding, which, by the way, there is a scenario where this actually can work that I've thought of. Could it be their hidden weapon that they have? That they're excited to use? I don't know. But yeah, all the players, they're all just waiting for the next season, the next big update. Everyone knows the Marathon is good, but they've already experienced the game. They've already beat the season. There's nothing to work for. There's literally nothing to do in the game other than kill people. That's what I've been doing. That's the only thing I've been doing. I don't know why I would do anything else in the game. This is just like an arena for hunting people. That's what the game feels like for me,
stupid
anyway.
thing.
The factions don't offer anything useful. I mean, I'm all about Arachne right now. That's really what it is. I'm doing all Arachne right now. That's how I've been having fun. But everyone's just waiting for the next big drop. Now, this is the cool part, though. Here's the hopeful, cool, possible scenario, though, regarding PvE. So the next PvE happening, I think July 21st or 25th, I can't remember. It's all going to revolve around Cryo. Now, the scenario that I thought could actually work, because if you haven't, I don't know how many people have done Cryo, hopefully everyone by now, but it gets crazy in there. You need to be acting quick. You need to be running fast. You need to be shooting the bots quickly, efficiently, as fast as you can. You're like a race against the clock a little bit. And it makes the experience just so exhilarating when it's like that. But imagine, I was wondering if they added some kind of roguelike elements, because that's what they're doing. You can, I don't know if they're adding roguelike elements, but they're adding elements where you can make yourself stronger when you go into this. It's like collecting data or something. You can read the post again to confirm, but it's like there's a new currency. When you loot that, you can be stronger when you go in there. But if they added some roguelike elements and like went the whole how fast can you beat Cryo sort of scenario, can you put Cryo on a higher difficulty even? Exploring this area could actually lead to something fun.
Crazy.
Now, if you don't know what roguelikes are, I'm talking about an upgrade system where what if you could, I don't know, maybe you deal double damage to purple bots with your stab or something, or your bullets do that toxic damage, but when it builds up the toxic, it explodes to other bots nearby, or, you know, some kind of chain reaction elements to the game that just make it crazy and cool. All the way up to fighting the boss or whatever they make you do. Adding stuff like this, I could actually imagine being kind of cool. But that's all for this one. Semi-short video. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you stayed this long, here's a little bonus clip. This guy was ratting me out when I went into Drone Wing.
Are you too scared for me, Purple Shield?
Same thing that I've been doing to people, except I found out he was there.
Leave me alone!
Sense a little bit of a mood change here.
You got any gel? Any gel?
No, just kill me. Just kill me.
Really? You got some gel on you, huh?
Alright, see you guys in the next one.